how does today feel? What does today mean to accomplish that?
I mean, today honestly just feels amazing, to be honest. It kind of feels unreal, you know. It's very different from last year at state as a sophomore, where I came in, I think, ranked like 4th or 5th just in the javelin. I didn't qualify in shot or discus, and I ended up getting dead last. I didn't even make the finals. So I just feel like it's just an unreal experience coming here and, you know, starting out getting second in jav, losing to a very good thrower, Isaac, and then taking home the gold in both discus and shot. It's just an amazing experience.
Just the continued progress in these sports to have a day like today. Talk me through just that process overall and the work that's gone into a day like today.
Yeah, so that process, I mean, it's definitely a long process. A lot of it's spent in the weight room, you know. I mean, I feel like you have to have a sort of like base level of strength and speed in order to be able to like throw the distances that a lot of the kids out here are throwing. And then a big part of it is just taking like really being a part of the process, taking it slow, going step by step, not skipping any steps. Because I feel like personally last year, because I had an injury, I ended up skipping some steps to just try to like be here, kind of rush it, and it showed in my result, getting dead last. But this year, I was fortunate to be healthy during the whole time, and I was able to just build myself up from the beginning of the year. I started off only doing like half spins. I never did a full spin all through indoor or anything, and then outdoor. Slowly build it up, and then brick by brick, trying to master one thing at a time, so that finally here at the end, I can show the finished result.
I'm always interested in stories, I guess, of dealing with the injury and what that was like, both the physical element as well as the mental element to kind of stay the course and get back to where you get to the top of your game. And then also for you guys that are multi-sport guys that end up maybe track wasn't the first thing on your mind, but it becomes something you kind of fall in love with, what that process looks like. I mean, for you to find a home on the track and find a state championship level of success on the track and not let injuries get in the way and all those things, I mean, what has that journey been like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not been the easiest journey. You know, I started out my whole life playing baseball. I grew up playing travel baseball for my team, and I ended up doing NOCA. And then freshman year over the summer, I actually had an elbow injury that prevented me from pitching for that entire summer. And then my freshman and sophomore year, I was trying to do both baseball and track, and then sophomore year I had the shoulder injury. And during that time, that was probably the hardest time, because that time I was really forced to decide whether I wanted to do track or baseball. Like, I realized I couldn't do both and try to compete at the level that I wanted to be at for either one. So, I mean, I was deep in thought for a very long time, you know, a lot of like nights just sitting there thinking about what I wanted to do, and I just ended up going with track because I felt home being out here on the track field throwing with all the people who I throw with, great people, and it's just, I really feel like I made the right decision to come out here and go through all that.
You can see you having fun with it on the podium too at the end, kind of flexing for, I don't know if it was teammates, parents, or who all was over there, but that moment and being able to kind of share from afar, obviously, because it's on the track, what are you kind of feeling as you wrap up your day like that?
I mean, to be honest, I just feel amazing, you know. I mean, I came out here through my 3 events, feel like I did the best I could, you know. The one kid in javelin, Isaac, I mean, he's an amazing thrower. I knew I was going to beat him today, but next year it's not going to be that easy. But I mean, it just feel great, you know. Did the best I could, and being up there on that podium, it's just kind of feel all the results that you have, that you've done. You did the best you could, you left it all out here on the track. You know, push through these hard decisions, the wetness, to be honest, and just amazing experience.